Hello there. This is Cindy at cindybdesigns.com. Thank you for joining me today for some simple stamping. That is the card that we'll be making. And it is fun and it is cute. And I hope that you enjoy this. Like last week, we have a lot of frame changes. Denise Bryant shoot me off an email. We are going to be using birthday cheer and pick a pennant stamp set. That's a sleeper too, by the way, so it comes with some great dies. Our colors are Melon Mambo, Pineapple Punch, Granny Apple Green, Coastal Cabana, and Gorgeous Grape. And there's a little close-up of what we will be doing. Right there I have some Coastal Cabana DSP that comes in the 6x6 Brights. That is a piece of Whisper White thick cardstock. You want to use the thick this time around for the image panel, because we're going to be doing, putting a lot of ink on it. That's 5.5 by 2 3/4. I am making a mark right at 2 3/4 down on the 5.5 side, because that's halfway down and there's 8 pennants, and I just want to make sure that 4 are above that little tick mark and then 4 are below. So like last week, I'm going to be going back and forth between doing the panel and the card, and a lot of Stamparatus work. So I cut down that to 4 1/4 by 5.5, putting some adhesive on the back. Once again, I'm doing that Stamparatus hack where I just line it all up, get my corners and the top and the right side going, put it down, and it just goes down. I don't have anything left over. And if I do, just, take it to your trimmer real quick. So we're bringing back in the image panel. I have Melon Mambo there, and I'm laying that down, and I'm holding it down just to let it soak in a little bit, because remember, cardstock is porous. At least the Whisper White is. And when I'm angling those flags, you can see me go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm only going to stamp out the first 4 banners for you to show you how I did it in the first 5 banners, because I have 5 colors going on, and then I'll finish up the rest off screen because it's pretty much the same thing, and it's like watching paint dry or something like that. So that was Pineapple Punch, and you'll see me struggle a little bit when I'm laying down the colors with the ends of the banners. That's because I didn't really adhere it or attach the image to the door correctly. And when I get down to, I think, the Coastal Cabana and the Gorgeous Grape, you'll see how it just goes down much easier for me because I spent the time getting the stamp down. So this card that panel's not really time consuming. You just gotta wing it and kind of fudge your way down a little bit. I did put some adhesive on the back of that cardstock just to keep it down, but it comes right up with your thumb or one of those little gummy erasers. There went down Coastal Cabana, and it's turning out real cute. And now I'm going to lay down the Gorgeous Grape, and that pennant on the left, that is touching the very top of that little tick mark I have there. And the little Melon Mambo tag that we have is going to be going across that a little bit, so I'm not even bothering to erase that mark. So this is all I'm going to show you of what I'm doing for the top half, and there we go. So I've already done the bottom half now, and that is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. I already went ahead and die cut that Melon Mambo tag from the birthday cheer die cuts. I'm getting my embossing buddy, which I put way too much on, and Versamark. I'm going to go ahead and lay down that for your birthday, and grab some white embossing powder, sprinkle it over that, and then I went ahead and heat emboss it off screen. I have some Gorgeous Grape striped ribbon, cut it, trimmed it down, cut little angles on the tag so it fits through that hole easy, and just snaked it up through there. I am using those adhesive strips. We make them for shaker cards, but they work great on this. I didn't want to mess with glue dust because I just chose this time around, let's put it that way. And that is a little bit higher than Stampin' Dimensionals. Not much, maybe a 16th of an inch, but a little bit higher. So you get some good dimension there. I'm just sticking it on the back, cutting it off, using as much as I can of it because that is good stuff and I don't really waste it too much. So I'm pulling my card back in, and how I line up that banner, I can't brag about the Stamparatus enough. The hacks that it affords you, the straightening tools, the grid paper, and that's why I have my card down a little bit, because I'm using my peripheral vision all the way around to line that panel up on there all the way around, because you have those 1/4 inch lines. So I decided to get some liquid glue that wasn't coming out of the bottle, and it turned into a hot mess, but it came out okay. Nothing went spilling everywhere. So I'm laying that down on the top of my card. I always use my blocks to set up my adhesive when I use liquid glue, just to get it down. I'm trimming the ribbon edges, the ends there. I'm gonna fuss with it for a little while. This is what happens when I do a voiceover 3 days after the fact, because I don't remember what I did. And I have no idea what I'm doing there, but I will get there eventually. So while I'm trying to figure it all out, I invite you to hit like and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Go visit me at cindybdesigns.com. I ran out of little stars to put on top. I had 3 on my sample card on the left, but I have one or 2 left over. And I'm just going to use 1 on this one and put it, I think the top right of that little tag there. And I apologize for my voice. I have the worst allergies in the world. And this week, my giveaway is going to be abstract impressions. So leave me a comment down below. I will have all the dimensions and everything underneath the YouTube video and over on my blog. And I thank you for joining me today. That's inside. That is stamped with, oh, come on, come on, come on. I hate when this happens. Coastal Cabana. And just a little sheet of that strip of that designer series paper from Birthday Cheer down below. So we are done. Once again, thank you for joining me. Have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week.